Alrighty, folks, welcome on back to Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. Today, we're going to go on the operation for Kepra named Consolidation. Subdominal Kepra has requested aid in taking the pressure off her Skitarii troops. Collapsing key areas in the Tomb of Acropus will hinder every enemy movement and stop them from overwhelming the Skitarii. So we have to create a defensive position, and we should get a Vanguard, some Blackstone, and a Tech Priest. We're going to be going up against Deathmark, Flayed Ones, and Necron Warriors. To be completely honest with you guys, I almost hit that launch mission button before starting the recording. Almost. Oh, cool. It'll tell you what they have equipped. That's nice. Alright, and then let's take 4 of these guys. That's plus 9, so let's swap this out for 9. This gives us a heal and physical damage. You do not relish this mission, Subdominal Kepra. I ascertain this from your pupil dilation and nervous system stress levels. Even in victory, the men and women on the ground suffer, but that is not something I imagine troubles a Magos. Some tech priests choose to excise the emotional centers of their brains, especially when they reach the rank of Magos. I did not. I have fought under plenty of Magi who had no emotion at the loss of men and women in combat. I am glad to know I am not doing that again. I am capable of quarantining emotions in my neurovaults and choosing to experience them if they are beneficial. I am not ruled by them, but I am not ignorant of them either. This is why casualty rates on missions under my command are 11.7% below average. I'll take that as a good omen. Subdominal Kepra, how goes your attempts of establishing a foothold on Sylvia Tenebris with our main forces? Operations in the Tomb of Acropus are continuing, Magos, but the enemy is pressing our perimeter hard. It is possible to explore the tomb. Oh, it is impossible to explore the tomb if all my troops are tied up keeping themselves from being overrun. I see. The enemy is aware of our presence? It seems like it. They are not just attacking at random. The Necrons are exerting pressure at key points, hoping we will falter. Logic demands a response. Ignoring this predicament invites defeat. Your solution? With your help, collapse the tomb on them first. Yeah, collapsing the tomb sounds like fun. Let's get this done. I've plotted 4 locations in the Tomb of Acropus. These are made impassable with demolition charges. Oh, if these are made impassable with demolition charges, the Necrons won't have the run of their own tomb anymore. My cohort will see this done. Once the key points are blocked, the Necrons will be funneled into our crossfires. They'll spend a lot more lives testing our defenses. I'm not certain the Necrons can be accurately said to have lives. Well, whatever they have, they're going to lose a lot of them. Alright, so we now have 5 CP, which we got last time. I really, really want to explore everything. To be completely honest, that's kind of how I'm built. So let's go here. And then we'll go around and go do something like that. It could be worth checking this out. The damage here might give us some information on how to bring down the target area of the tomb. The chamber ahead is partially collapsed with dangerously sagging ceiling and appears highly dangerous. So we could avoid the hands of fate, find a way around the chamber is too dangerous to risk cohort, try to bring down the whole chamber to test the placement of cohort's demolition charges, or carefully examine the damaged chamber in order to learn about the tomb's structural weaknesses. Ouch. The cohort examines the load-bearing members of the tomb's construction, but just as they are starting to gain an understanding of the structure, the chamber shifts and the ceiling begins to fall. The cohorts are caught in the collapse and escape with injuries, but also with some knowledge of the tomb's design. I'm glad that the cohorts take it and not the tech priests. So we got 2 CP. I love that the servitors take it and not the tech priests. Alright. Let's go back. That counted as 1. Fascinating. Could this be some event of distant history on the Necron race? I've heard rumors of such a mythology among the theories about Necrons, but confirming it could be a breakthrough. On the wall of this chamber is inscribed a complex design resembling a star map, but the stars are depicted being consumed by ill-defined entities of swirling light and shadow. We could stop to thoroughly examine the inscriptions for information that a pictograph would miss. We could erase the records, obliterate the stele as it is a relic of Xeno's mythology and hence blasphemous, or record the inscription in pictographs but spend no more time here than necessary. Very worrying. I thought this was a chance for the first to reap knowledge of the Necrons' myths. I will think twice before seeking out such things in the future, Magos. I didn't say it was bad. I just... +2? Man! The pictographs transmitted to the Cestus Mechanicus prove grainy and low resolution, and nothing can be made of them. The cogitators used to hold them, however, rapidly degrade and must be quarantined and destroyed. Well, that's not good. Let's go have a fight. This tomb is going to give us a whole bunch of percentage. Whole bunch of percentage. All right. We've got dual scarabs, triple scarabs. And a flayed one. What is this vile mix of flesh and machine? Is this a form of Necron in its infant state? What has Scaevola had to say? Unsurety statement loaded. Unsure if life form progression path. Diagnostic possible outcomes. Signs of degradation, deformed segmentation, and physiological deformities. Possible solution, ++ infant, ++ disease, ++ parasitic life form that represents form of ripped flesh. Should I continue? That is enough, Scaevola. I believe we are not the ones to diagnose Necron health, but instead be their executioners. I am mostly concerned for my troops' morale. There have been reports of Skitarii disappearing in these tombs, and I believe, now I know why. Skitarii lives less than Aerotech/STC fragments/mission. How supportive of you, Redditus. Survive for 4 rounds. Okay. They're all in the corners. That's also a console. Who's going first? You're going first? Okay, let's put you here. Then the scarabs, and then this guy. So let's move Jeremiah over here. Let's put you like here. I'm a little bit worried about the scarabs. We do start with 2. And I am only going to use part of my movement to scan this. Get us some blackstone. Beautiful. Alright, I could go get a cognition and still shoot one of these guys. I want to know how much he has. We don't know. 5. He has 5. Okay. So let's grab the CP. We shall... Okay, so that's 2 to 4. That does 2 to 4. Okay, let's use this. We'll give me a little bit more movement that I can use to get back up here before I have to use a CP, which I am going to, as well as allow me to straight up take out one of these. Okay. And slash. Beautiful. Yeah, oh, I forgot they were melee. Alright, well, he's going to burn for acid for a little while. We need 2 to do that. of which we could grab one. Okay, now I could literally move anywhere and still be able to hit this guy. So let's move back a little bit. Let's shoot him with... Actually, let's shoot this guy with the stubber. Dang it. I was hoping. And then I'm going to shoot this guy with the Serpenta since it'll kill him. Or knock him down, I should say. It'll knock him down. Oh! Great. More. Just what we wanted. Oh, I don't have enough CP. Alright, come back here, grab this. Move back up. We're going to shoot this guy. Okay, so that takes out those guys. He is melee. However, this would allow us to completely knock him out of the fight. Okay. Go away. I do like that ability to be able to walk into melee range, which I'm thinking of doing here, and revealing their stats. It saves my servo skulls for some other things. Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to take damage from the acid. I don't know how long acid lasts. 3 damage from that opportunity. Alright, now it's time to heal him. Ouch. Okay. Is there anywhere that I can go to get a CP? Nope. Can't throw the skull either. We're going to take an opportunity attack just to get out, so we might as well take it. And then I'm going to... Hey, look. These are the canticles available to you on this mission. Canticles can only be used once per mission, so keep that in mind when there's more fights to come. Oh, once per mission? But I don't think we're going to be fighting again. Okay. 2 to 4. Let's do the 2 to 4. And gain some more movement. And then increased attack for the next attack. Alright, so we now have extra Necrons in battle. And more show up here. Alright, let's start grabbing CP. Because I'm not really incredibly worried. That's going to do 3 to 5, which would take it out. Or at least knock it down. I also need to heal myself. At least a little bit. Let's grab the CP here. Okay, you have how much left? 4? Yeah, let's do this. Ow. That hurts. Why aren't we getting reinforcements? That's my question. So why are we not getting reinforcements? Okay. 1 cognition. Grab this one. Grab this one. Come back up. Shoot. See, I don't want to use the machine spirit just yet. But this does just so much damage. Alright. Wow, really? Okay, well, we have to make it to the end of the next round. Oh, now we get a little buddy. Let's put him over here. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to shoot here. We're going to melee here. We're going to give extra damage and movement. Grab a nice CP. And then come and stand up here. Yes, I know that he's seriously hurt, but we get a nice opportunity there. Seriously, that didn't... No, he has 1 health left. Oh, that's so bad now. Why didn't we get an opportunity? Oh, because we only get 1 opportunity per turn. Now, is he dead? Or do I get him back? Wow, having a melee tech priest is actually... This fight is actually difficult. Oh, the gauge is full? Alright. Five to 7. Straight up 5. I love how shooting them we get some back. And then, yeah, you're going to run away. That should be good. Oh, now we have to kill all enemies. Great. At least some of them have very little health. This is bad. This is so bad. Okay, he's down. We have 2, maybe 3 turns. 3 turns. But I have to take out 3 guys in 3 turns. I would like to know your statistics and apparently deal a damage to you. Okay. We're also going to use this. And I'm going to back up again. Make them come to me. Especially since my range is so far. At least when they walk past their brethren, they don't get them up. Okay, so I don't need to go this far. Just far enough to be able to shoot probably here. So I can shoot this one this way. And this one this way. Alright, now we only have 1 guy left, and he has 1 health. This is definitely one way to do this. I wish I could move him using CP. Yep. Okay. Now it's my turn. We will grab this just to be on the safe side. Actually. Bye-bye. I didn't even think about that. I don't think I could have done that last turn. That completely filled us up with CP. I don't know if our tech priest actually died. All Xenos life purged. Blackstone earned. Is healed. Awakening reduced by 3. Okay. Yeah, I think we actually lost him, even though I tried to heal him. Ugh. That's so annoying. Alright, the Skitarii units holding the Tomb of Acropus are suffering communication glitches, and one unit has run a cable to their command post to stay in touch. The cable runs across the chamber ahead, and it is obvious it has become severed, potentially cutting off the unit from the rest of the Skitarii fortress. We can quick fix. We can go the extra mile, fix the surrounding, or fix the cable, check the surrounding area of the tomb to find the Skitarii unit, see how it's faring. Or we could say it's a Skitarii thing. Let's go the extra mile. 1 turn faster. Initiative increase. The cohort repairs the cable and spend the next while searching for the Skitarii unit. They find the Skitarii lying dead at their post, victims of a Necron ambush, their bodies sheared open by gauss fire. Knowing their efforts were in vain, pushes the cohort dangerously close to despair. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to push you guys towards despair. I hope we don't have another fight, because we are dangerously low on people. The explosive charge is put in place, but minuscule Necron scarab constructs emerge from apertures in the walls, evidently intent on devouring the explosives before they can go off. Hurry, set the explosives so they're ready to go before the scarabs can do any damage. Destroy the scarabs before setting the explosives, or cloak the vents. Block the apertures to prevent any more scarabs from emerging. Oh, cork the vents. Let's cork the vents. Ouch. The cohorts use sealant compounds to fill in the holes from which the tiny scarabs are scuttling. The troopers who elects to perform the deed suffers dozens of small bites as the scarabs try to devour him, but thankfully their attention are taken off the explosives long enough for them to be successfully set. Okay, I hope there's no more battle, because we're in serious pain. Chastisement of the menials on the Cestus Metallicon will follow. Failure of maintenance observations inexcusable. The detonator of this charge appears to be a dud. Some menial must have neglected to perform a required anti-corrosive rites. We could replace it, we could repair it, or we could use force. Let's repair it. Yes, the cohort uses tech rites to replace corroded wires and blesses the work with a tap on the anointed pneumo wrench. The detonator works perfectly, vindicating their faith in the teachings of the Omnissiah. Alright, we have 2... Oh, can I... Is there a path there? Extra Necrons. Yes, there is. Okay. Several Necron skulls are carved into the walls of the chamber, all arranged looking at a central pedestal holding up a globe. We could examine the faces, we could go no Xenos tech, or we could inspect the globe. Ouch. The globe represents Sylvia Tenebris itself, with the Tomb Valley location picked out in silver. Before any further intelligence can be gleaned, however, the eyes of the Necron heads fire a fusillade of metal darts into the chamber. The cohort are caught in the trap before escaping the room, suffering severe injuries in the process. My bad. Sorry. Okay, and here we have a glyph. A single port designed for a canoptic creature extrudes from the device. Blackstone. I'll take it. Alright, please tell me this is not a battle. So they now animate in one turn. It's a battle. Of course it is. Oh, and it's this same map with the same scarabs. Except this time we're up against something different. A death mark. Life form sudden appearance on aspects unexpected. Diagnosis possible tech form list plus teleportation plus warp plus unknown. This is no form of warp travel. The telepathica aboard has reported no disturbance near the planet the whole time we've been here. Plus alternate dimensional shift, teleportation unknown. Teleportation tech too volatile, no power signs, no lighting, no singe marks, tomb too deep for teleportation. Alternate dimensional shift or unknown. We know there is only the Imperium and real space. Scriptures have written about only these two for millennia. Noting conclusion, unknown, logged, disappointment. Desire for answers must be fulfilled. Survive for 4 rounds? Are you kidding me? Go back here. All 3 of these guys get to go first. Oh, this is so bad. What happens if we lose? Besides, I'm going to start back over. If we lose that way. Because we're not long for this world. We will die at the end of our turn. Unless this guy kills us. This guy's going to kill us. Cool! What happens now? Phase shift. Oh, I was going down there. Oh, and he gets an Overwatch? Alright, so we lost connection with our tech priests. Mission failed. The tomb remains fully accessible to the Necrons, though the SWTOR continue to fight valiantly. Their losses mount as the Xenos enemy tightens its grip. Determination. This would have taken the pressure off my men in the tomb. Now I have to commit more troops to keep the tomb of Acropus open. A lot of those men will never come out alive again. There will be other victories on this world, Subdomina. Though my emotional cores return despair at this failure, yet I partition it aside and focus on future potential instead. We will have other opportunities to push the Necrons for every drop of our blood they shed. I would rather that blood and oil were not shed in the first place. My troops only possess so much of it. Ouch. So we get no rewards for that, just a huge increase in awakening. Oh, that's so bad. Can I do that again? Scan 12 Necrons. The next 2 attacks will ignore all armor. Well, that's actually kind of useful. Collect 25 cognition points. Straight up gain cognition. And plus 5 movement for 1 round. Alright, can we do yours again? No, but we could get the SWTOR Vanguard. We just have to go on his next mission. Which is an immortal. We still have this one, which is the arc pistol. We still have this one, which is the field generator. And a ranger. But we can now go for Row, which would get us an incendiary combustor, which costs 4 cognition points. But it fires a cone that does 8 to 10 physical damage to targets in the area and burns for 2 damage over 3 turns. Wow. And then Captrix would get us a heavy arc rifle. Costs 3 cognition. Single target ranged attack upon hitting target into cone area. Deals 1 to 20 damage to initial target and 2 damage to chained targets. Also a Sanctus canister. 1 tech priest of your choice gains 2 damage, 3 movement, and 10 crit. Also, troop deployment cost is reduced by 30%. Actually, that might be useful. We still have our 2... Okay, so they just come back. We just lose that particular mission. Well, that kind of sucks. I kind of wanted to mess around with the Skitarii Vanguard. Well, we'll have to find them later. I am going to end today's episode off here. Hope you folks have enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and checking out some of my other content. And as always, I will catch you folks in the next episode. Stay frosty out there.